Hey Pathfinder, are you struggling to forgive someone who hurt you, or are you struggling to forgive yourself? Maybe you're curious about God's forgiveness, wondering if the Call Path Creator could forgive you for something you regret. The good news is forgiveness on all these levels is possible. Both receiving forgiveness and forgiving others is necessary to your Call Path progression. Today on the Spiritual Spot, I'm going to give you the 3 components of the circle of forgiveness. Let's get going. I've been in the pews and stood behind the pulpit. I know that faith isn't easy and church can be hard. No matter how large the crowd, I realized the greatest ministry was done one-on-one. So I created this Sunday spiritual spot to let some light in, awakening your spirit and stirring your soul. Pathfinder, join me in living a fulfilled life and empowering our world now. Today, I'm going to give you the 3 components of the circle of forgiveness. Now, the reason it's a circle is because any piece missing makes it incomplete. There is power in each component, but like the Avengers Gauntlet, you need every stone to realize its true potential in your life. So here we go. The first component is confession. This is the second hardest of all 3. No one wants to be wrong or do things that require forgiveness. So it is naturally difficult to suck it up and admit you messed up. Our ego and pride steps in and wants to cover it up versus give it up. But 1 John 1:9 shows us why we should confess. It says, if we confess our sins, God is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Your mess is God's mission. We are all children of God. When a child is standing there with milk spilled over the countertop and the floor, the parent steps in to clean it up. Confess and get clean. The second component is acceptance. This is probably the easiest of all 3. Who doesn't like getting gifts? Forgiveness is a gift that is freely given to Pathfinders from the Creator. But like all gifts, if you don't accept them, you can't use what's inside. You may think you did something so terrible that God can't forgive you, but your mistakes can never overpower the Creator's love. Over the years, I've lost and broken some things that were dear to my parents. They were upset, but they forgave me. Hebrews 8:12 shows that God's love is the same way. It says, for I will forgive their wickedness and remember their sins no more. When you accept the Creator's love, you realize what's packaged inside includes forgiveness. The third component of the circle of forgiveness is practice. This is the hardest one, clearly. Don't just take God's love and hold it hostage. The Creator gave you a loving gift to share. On Christmas Day, all the kids would come out and ride their new bikes and show off their new toys. We were all so excited about what had been given to us. Then something happened. We began to swap toys, sharing what was given to us so that someone else could experience it. Pathfinder, this is God's desire for you. Matthew 6:12 says, forgive us our debts as we also have forgiven our debtors. Become so appreciative of the gift of forgiveness that you are excited to give it away as much as possible. But Byron, what if someone breaks it? My answer is simple. It was free, you didn't buy it, you didn't even deserve it. And the really good news is that the Creator has more to give you. Cry if you need to, but go back in the house and get some more to share. Here's the simple truth. God is love and will never stop forgiving you. If you can accept it, it's yours. Now give it away, remembering that your worst enemy is still God's best creation. Pathfinder, love as you want to be loved. Forgive as you want to be forgiven. And you will live in fulfillment and peace with your call path creator, know that that is what was designed just for you. Know I love you. Stay the path.